What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be checking out the three Australian accents: general, cultivated, and broad. So let's see these three different types of accents. If you're new to the channel, guys, here we do reactions around Australia and Australia only. So if you're into that, guys, stay tuned, like the video, subscribe to the channel. It really does help out. And yeah, let's get on with it. Let's see what we got.
G'day guys, my name is Pete and I'm the host of Aussie English. Welcome to this video. Today I want to show you the three types of Australian accent.
All right,
Let's
that's going
go.
to be interesting. I mean, I never knew there was three different Australian accents, so this is kind of new to me.
So if you're learning Australian English, guys, and you're wanting to perfect that Australian accent, make sure that you hit that subscribe button and the icon next to it, the bell icon, so that you can stay up to date with all of my new videos. So quick disclaimer, guys, I am not a linguist. I am simply an English teacher, specifically teaching Australian English, and a lot of my students have asked me to put this video together to show you guys the main kinds of Australian accent. As you may or may not be aware, there is quite a bit of variation in the Australian accent.
Truth!
Now, we're not going to cover every single variant in today's video. I just want to cover the three main kinds.
Yep, that's what we want to see. Warning, shit, acting, and accent ahead.
And they are the cultivated accent.
Hello, I'm Cultivated Pete and I speak Australian English with a cultivated accent.
The general accent.
G'day guys, I'm General Pete and I speak with a general Australian accent. How's it going?
Okay.
Broad accent.
Yeah, g'day guys, I'm Broad Pete and
That's the one I know, bro. That's the one I
I
know.
speak Australian English with a broad Australian accent.
Alright, so according to Wikipedia, the cultivated Australian accent has in the past been perceived as indicating high social class or education. It has some similarities to received pronunciation and the transatlantic accent. So some famous Australians who speak with a cultivated accent include actors Kate Blanchett and Geoffrey Rush, as well as ex-Prime Minister Malcolm Fraser. Let's have a listen.
Let's listen.
Yes, well, no, I actually grew up in Melbourne.
Yeah.
And then I came to Sydney to go to the National Institute here and then got catapulted out, and I thought, well, I'll give it 5 years and see what happens.
Johnny Depp's one of the great
I mean, that one doesn't sound too Australian to me. I don't know. I don't know, bro. It's a bit weird for me.
character actors of our time, I believe. Trapped in a leading man's body. He's got the best of both worlds.
Okay, this one kind of sounds a bit Australian. Not 100% yet, though.
Has a brilliantly absurd sense of humor.
Wow, okay. By the way, guys, let me know, what do you think my accent sounds like? Because, I don't know, my accent is kind of messed up. Like, I'm half British. I've lived in the UK for like a few years. Now, currently living in Cyprus. So I'm half British, half Cypriot. But I don't know, my accent comes and goes, you know. I don't think I'm fully British, but I still think I have a sort of British accent. But let me know as well in the comments what you think my accent actually sounds like.
Most people aren't aware of it, but 1975 was, I think, the only year since the migration program began when more people left Australia.
Okay, that sounds a bit Australian as well.
Yeah, you blokes are just a bunch of posh cunts.
Push cuts.
Never. How unsophisticated.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay out of this one.
Look at that, bro.
Alright, now the strongest Australian accent.
That's the one I love, bro. I totally love this accent, honestly.
According to Wikipedia, broad Australian English is recognisable and familiar to English speakers around the world.
Yep.
It is prevalent nationwide, but is especially common in rural areas. In Australia, this dialect is sometimes called Shrine or Strayan, a shortening of the word Australian. And a speaker of the dialect may be referred to as an ochre.
Okay.
Some examples
Okay.
of Australians who speak with a broad Australian accent include ex-Prime Minister Julia Gillard, the Crocodile Hunter, Steve Irwin,
Oh, damn, Crocodile
and actor
Hunter.
Paul Hogan.
Paul
Let's have a
Hogan.
listen.
Let's listen.
And I do meet women around the world, and really the only thing they know about Australia is they might know something about kangaroos, something
Hey.
about koalas, and about that speech.
Do you miss the outback? Oh, absolutely. First thing, get off the plane, mate. Didn't go home. Boom, straight
I love that accent, bro. That's the accent I love.
into the bush, threw me swag out, camped under the stars, and I was healed up. Thanks, Kate.
Wonderful and weird at the same time. I had the rare and exotic thing of being the flavour of the month or flavour of the year almost for about a year.
Yeah.
And then it all, if you haven't sort of come out with another blockbuster, it's all over. You're forgotten.
Wow,
Well, I
man.
do
I absolutely love listening to Australian accents. I don't know, sometimes I also feel like I speak in Australian accent from like the videos I watch. I don't know. It gets in my head and I repeat it sometimes. I don't know, bro.
I believe us posh cunts would refer to you broadies as ochre or bogan, depending on your
Ochre, okay.
social proclivities or whether or not you have a job. Yeah, righto. Fuck off, mate. Yeah, I'm going to avoid this one as well.
And now we got the general accent, that I don't have an accent. Okay.
Last but not least,
That's the one I feel like I am, you know, like I'm British, but I feel like I don't really have the accent. But anyway.
and the most common Australian accent that you are likely to hear is the general accent, okay? So according to Wikipedia, the general Australian English accent is the most common of Australian accents. It is especially prominent in urban Australia and is used as a standard language for Australian films, television programs, and advertising. So aside from the average Australian, some famous Aussies who speak with a general accent include actors Eric Bana and Hugh Jackman, as
Isn't that from, what's he called? Wolverine? That's Wolverine, right? That's Wolverine, I think. I'm not too sure. It does look like him.
well as Olympic swimmer Ian Thorpe. Let's have a listen.
It was so much fun, and I'd sort of forgotten how much fun you can have and are allowed to have at work, you know, because a lot of the movies I work on are, you know, quite dramatic, and sometimes the sets are very, very
Okay, actually, this one sounds more Australian than the previous ones we actually checked out. Interesting.
serious. So to go to work where, you know, laughing your head off all day long was kind of encouraged and you didn't get into trouble was so novel.
2 musicals early on, which shocked me that I was even up for a musical. And I was an actor, theatre actor, really. And then I couldn't get seen for films back in Sydney. This is way back in mid-90s.
Look, I noticed where the water
If that's Wolverine, I actually didn't know he's Australian. That's another thing we learned today.
moves. I notice, you know, how it's around me. And if, you know, someone's out with their kick, I hear that and I kind of feel it. It does affect me a little bit.
I think we're pretty much just your average normal Australian, to be honest.
This guy has a cool accent as well,
Also
bro.
lower class riff.
I like his accent.
Yeah, these guys are a bunch of wankers too. Way too posh.
Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. That was meant to be a bit of tongue-in-cheek satire.
That was
whilst
cool,
also
bro. That
being
was cool.
educational and showing you some examples of the 3 most common accents that you will see when you come to Australia. There are some other sort of variants that I will try to cover in the future.
No, we do plumbing work also, yeah?
And he goes, don't be a hero, mate.
We got a good man up here.
Also, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and
Wow.
the bell icon.
Honestly, bro, really, really insane video. Really loved it. Wow, we already liked. If you haven't liked the video here, guys, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and yeah, hopefully we see you on the next video, guys. Thanks for watching, and peace out.